Hi, I'm Pam Bondi. For the past 18 years, I've spent a lot of time in the courtroom where I've been responsible for protecting the lives and safety of Floridians. For 18 years, I've had the honor of serving you as a prosecutor on the front lines of justice and have seen up close what happens when real life in the real world takes an ugly turn. I refuse to look the other way when innocent people are in trouble or when lives are turned upside down because someone else did something utterly horrible. Here in the courtroom, I've prepared, tried, and prosecuted drug dealers who poison us, gang members who threaten us, and con men who cheat us. I've taken on monsters who brutalize our moms and predators who prey on our children. And to those who murdered without remorse, I've had no remorse in sending them to prison and doing everything I can to keep them there, off our streets for the rest of their lives. Yet my job is not only to prosecute criminals, but also to seek justice for all, wherever that path may lead. Today, it is clear to me that our state and our families are facing unprecedented challenges. And incredibly, many of these challenges are caused by politicians. What we need are courageous leaders who are not afraid to tell the truth, make a real difference, and stand up for you. So I have resolved it's time to do my part. After 18 years as a prosecutor, responsible for upholding the law and protecting you, today I am announcing my candidacy to seek the Republican nomination for Attorney General of the state of Florida. As a fourth-generation Floridian who comes from a family of school teachers, educators, and community leaders, I believe public service and helping others are among life's highest callings. I'm not a career politician, but a prosecutor and an advocate, determined to stand up for you. I've helped budget and manage one of the largest state attorney's offices in Florida. I've taught law enforcement agencies how to understand our open records laws and improve investigations. I've also lectured to many of our citizens how to protect themselves against fraud and identity theft. As your Attorney General, I will make sure your safety and well-being are the highest priorities of government. This means ensuring proper funding of law enforcement and corrections while continuing our fight against Medicaid and mortgage fraud, gangs, domestic violence, internet crime, and bullying in our school system. And I will protect your Second Amendment right to self-defense. These are priorities and principles from which I will not waver. As a member of the Cabinet, my first efforts will be directed towards Florida's economy, including tourism, because when we're not working, not much else works either. I want you to know I'm pro-business, pro-jobs, and pro-family. I believe in keeping spending in check and taxes low. I'll help businesses grow jobs instead of punishing them with regulations, and will prosecute those who threaten and defraud businesses, investors, and seniors. And we must hold government and all those within it accountable by demanding full transparency. I will never shy away from asking tough questions until we have the answers. That's the way I was raised, the way I was trained, and that is the way I will lead. When you work here, you come to appreciate how you can make the law work for those who have nowhere else to turn. The courtroom and your safety are not places for on-the-job training by a career politician or anyone else. This is serious business, and the consequences of failure are far too real. Rest assured that as your Attorney General, I will not be outworked, outlawyered, or outdone in the defense of the people of this great state, and that I will fight for you when everything is on the line. I will wage a campaign that appeals to the very best in all of us, devoted to protecting your family, enhancing our state, and safeguarding a future we've worked hard for. The times demand it, my conscience compels it, and our families deserve it. The campaign for Florida's future begins today. Join me. Thank you, and may God bless all of us.